I am so excited to be using these Painterly paints. This is from Debbie's Design Diary. I just got the whole set, all 12. So I am going to use Maximalist, Peacemaker, and Love Language. Look at, oh, it's such a pretty color. I have that giant, huge journal, and then I'm using, this StencilGirl mask. I will link to this in the comments. It's amazingly beautiful. So let's get started. Actually, I'm just going to take a brush and I am going to put some cat hair on there. I'm going to wipe this whole thing down with water. This is, it's like a mixed media paper in here with more cat hair. And I just want to get it wet so that I can get kind of a really pretty blend going and just kind of prep the paper for what it's about to endure. I'm just going to use a plate as my palette because that's all I have in front of me right now. A little bit of dirty watercolor water, never hurt anyone. And I am going to just kind of start with the Love Language, and I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. So I'm just going to get that pretty wet too. I kind of want to create a wash because I want this to be pretty loose in here. See how that's where, ooh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Maybe I need 3 plates. Can I not take the thing off of this? Okay, I'm going to just use this dirty. And now I've got the, what is this one called again? Dreamsville. This thing is really stinking wet. I just squeezed, I had a little bit too much water in my spongy, so I just squeezed some off. I still want this to be really flowy though, so I might have to get a little bit more. Put a little bit on top of the paint itself and see what happens there. Definitely liking this. And this is just a start. So I want some spots that have really, really kind of raw color and then some that are blended. So I'm just messing around, really. paints are definitely easy to blend. They're just blending on their own because my spongy is wet, right? Okay, and I don't mind if I leave some on the stencil because I'm about to flip it. So it's kind of impossibly hard to get this whole journal in here. So, ooh, that's cool. Ooh, I like it. Look at that, I didn't have the page open the whole way. Let's fix that, shall we? So remember, I just put a wash down there, so we'll see how this is looking. And because some paint was still left on the stencil, that's going to leave some marks too, hopefully. See, you can see some. So that's fun. All right, I'm going to flip this one more time. Let's see if I can. This is a big journal. My light and holder will only do so much. All right, let's do this.
And I love this as the beginning of a background to a page in this big journal, and I really have no idea how this is going to turn out or what will come next, but it really is fun to play and just let yourself create. And these DIY painterly paints certainly blend beautifully, and the pops of color are just gorgeous. Just a little close up. Some of the paint is thicker and some is thinner, and I just love that combination and that contrast. And so I trust that this will help you to want to explore a little bit with StencilGirl masks and DIY painterly paint. Don't forget to check out some of my partners in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. You'll see Debbie Frimmer at Elsie Lane Art Garage and Lynn at Ellen J. Goods and Kristen at She Paints. So I will link their videos in the show notes below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and please leave a comment below letting me know if you like this. Thank you so much for being here, and I will keep you up to date on how this page progresses and actually turns out. I will see you Monday for another Mixed Media Monday, where I will continue to play and have some fun.